Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we had another trial day. And we heard from the old man at the boat shop, I think. Don't know his name. Don't know who he is. Didn't really say much, just kind of kept falling asleep. And we spoke to our buddy Larry, who kind of barged in the middle of everything and demanded to be able to give his case, because he was also there on the night of the murder. So today, we are going back out to investigate because he bought us another day. And it turns out, I believe at the end, the old man was gone. They went to go get him to ask him his name, and he was just missing in action. So, if that doesn't scream guilty, I don't know what will. Alright, here we go. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. And I don't think Maya got arrested yesterday, and that's really good for her. Oh, yeah, Edgeworth was, kind of weird at the end of the trial day. I forget exactly what he said, but he was weird about it. He was weird. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh, good, they'll recap it. Thank God, because I don't remember either. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. He's so dramatic. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? No, I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Whoa! Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? Adam swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh. Yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Yeah, I don't think that's in the way you want it to be, Larry. I think you scared us. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? What? Me? Maybe. My heart skipped a beat or two. Phoenix? I get so serious. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. You are incredibly pathetic, Larry. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Okay, alright, that's enough. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? No, you're not. You were until you stormed out into the courtroom floor. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. He's always like that, in a way. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? What? I don't think he means it. I don't think we're talking about Edgeworth. I think we're talking about literally you, too. But I don't know. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Continues on. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? No, you don't know him like I do. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what is he talking about? Huh? Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay? Okay. But it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Class trial. You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Well, I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Oh. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. I can't keep up with this. Oh my god, they're taking everything from him. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Kids are brutal. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. Couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. It's so sad. It's very sweet and very cute, but it's very sad knowing that he's a prosecutor now. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Of course. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. That's actually incredibly crazy of you. But I guess... okay, this like balances out because putting one student on blast in a class trial in front of everybody is kind of messed up, but to replace the money yourself is kind of nice. This class trial is over. Cool. And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Never changed, Larry. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought that I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm gonna become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. That's so sad. That's genuinely so sad. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It is. It really genuinely is. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. And that's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Well, I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. In court. That's... Okay, listen. Phoenix... That's crazy. To make... Because, okay, it would be one thing if you were like, yeah, these kids stood up for me when I was a kid, and that inspired me to be a defense attorney. But to follow through on going to law school and going through all of the stuff that it takes to become an attorney just so that Edgeworth had to speak to you is crazy. That's crazy. It's okay, but I will say though, it is still a little bit better than committing a crime. So that he would have to prosecute. This is the better option. A lot more work, but it worked. It did work. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So... Is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. I'm telling you, this man has not been paid once. Oh, Nick! Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Wait, what do you mean by that? What did I just lose? Aw, shit, what'd I lose? I don't remember what evidence we had before, so I imagine this will have no impact on my personal playing, but I'm curious. Do we still have a lot of testimony? Or, oh, I guess that's the kind of stuff we got rid of. We don't really need that anymore. Because we've proved that there was a murder. That's, I guess, not really the point anymore. Yeah, let's go to the detention center? See if Edgeworth is around? Oh, he is. He doesn't look like he's doing very well. December 27th, detention center, visitor's room. Hey! We just had a really big, long, emotional talk about you. Without you present. Just thought maybe you should know. You look as grim as always. Yeah, that's about what I expected. He's not doing well. I don't think. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Do you think he remembers that? Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? I don't know why that's so surprising when Larry didn't remember either. No, I don't. Are you lying? Are you lying? Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, yes. I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Why would you say that to him? Ridiculous. Thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, yeah, maybe. But I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Yeah, get his ass. Perhaps. So why did you become a prosecutor? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What does that mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Yeah, that's the guy that died, I think, on that day 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. Yeah, I thought maybe you would. 5 hours is a long fucking time. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Yeah, that'll do that to you. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Okay, so I understand how and why that would be upsetting. I do get it, just to be clear. I understand. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Does that mean you hate me? Wait, but I don't think we should be enemies. I don't think you should hate me. But what's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that is what you think it is. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's not great for us? Yeah, that's not great for us. But I'm Phoenix Wright, so I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. Just like, by the way, in case you were wondering. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's all you have to say to us? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go see if Gumshoe's around. I miss him. I miss Gumshoe. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Damn it. I missed him. Gumshoe. He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh, he's out hunting for the boatman. Yeah, the boat shop caretaker. Because he is ruthlessly on our side. I don't think he's supposed to work with the defense. I'm pretty sure he does kind of work with the prosecution. Not this time. Not this time. He's been helping us every step of the way, and he's been doing a good job, and I have faith in him. Shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Yeah, that was him. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay. I don't need to talk to anybody else here. Alright, so Gord Lake. I mean, I don't really know what else is over here for us, aside from checking the boat shop, I guess. December 27th, Gord Lake Park entrance. Oh! Gumshoe, I missed you! Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. A close one today, huh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. How? Sorry about that. Ah, no problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Okay, good luck. Wish you the best. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Hi. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? What happened? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good luck. So I can't go into the woods, but okay. It seems like I can still go to the other places. I just can't go to where Lotta is. So I'm assuming Lotta's completely out of this. That's why we removed like her testimony and stuff from the court record, because we just don't need it. December 27th, Gord Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Yeah, Larry was just with us. We know he's not around. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. I mean, can we like look around now? This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. That's true. Guess Larry has today off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True. We owe him big. Trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. Okay, I don't think there's anything we need here. But I would like to go to the boat shop. So. December 27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yeah. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I'm scared. Ahem. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, Grossberg! I wouldn't. I had no idea what that was. I was going to your office after this. That's so crazy. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Oh, well. I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Huh. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thank you, Grossberg. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Maybe he was out on a boat, having a nice time. Oh, we can go inside? Sick. Now, was the door unlocked or do we break in? I don't think it really matters. I'm sure, you know what? I bet you because Gumshoe was in the area, he probably knocked the door in. He probably broke that shit down looking for this man because I think he is quite literally hunting him down. December 27th, Caretaker Shack.
Nobody's home.
That's not true. Polly's here. Hello. Hello. Squawk.
Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello. Hello. Squawk.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello. Hello. Squawk. Gotta stay dedicated to the bit. Have to. What's up, Polly?
Maybe I should take care of Polly.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. He left his bird in the cold? That man is a murderer, and I know that in my heart. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Nah, he probably ran anywhere else.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1, 2, 2, 8. Squawk.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh.
But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick. Let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter?
Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Yes, please, let me read it. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. You should put that down immediately because your fingerprints are on it now, but there might have been somebody else's fingerprints on it from before. And now they're gonna have a hard time with that, I think.
What do you think it means, Nick?
What do you mean? Maya, what do you mean? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. You don't know? I can tell you exactly what that was. That That is a murder plot. That is a scheme if I've ever seen one. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Great. I'd love to ask Edgeworth about this. Yeah, I'd love to ask him. Love to ask him. I'm gonna take it to Grossberg as well, but I'd like to ask Edgeworth first, actually, because I just like him more. Edgeworth, can I get your thoughts on this? Can I get your thoughts on this? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Do you? I think it might have taken you a moment to read through that, but... Revenge. On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So, he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Two men.
Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. He could be. He might be. Do you want to tell me about him, though? Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know what I would do if I got... First of all, I don't know what I would do if I got stuck in an elevator. It's never happened to me. I don't know what I would do if I was stuck for 5 hours. I don't know what I would do if I woke up and somebody was dead. And not from, like, lack of oxygen. From being shot. I don't know what I would do. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Yeah. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. It's really sad. It's just like a horrific accident and it's all gotten twisted and messed up. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. Dang. So you get stuck in an elevator, the next time you have consciousness, you wake up, you're in a hospital bed, and somebody has to come tell you your father died. And it's not even like, we're so sorry, your father ran out of oxygen, he didn't make it. We're sorry, your dad got shot. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would feel like that was a joke. In, like, the worst of ways. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had temporarily caused insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. This is kind of what he was saying at the end of the last episode. You mean the nightmare? Yeah. Yeah. Every time I say something happened in the last episode, they always flash back to it. It's very funny. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Tell me about your nightmare. It's okay. I'll listen. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
Oh. I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you doing? Stop breathing my air.
No, Father. He's attacking Father.
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! You know what, though? I will say this kind of explains, because one of the questions, like, when this trial first started, was why Edgeworth's hands were on the gun. Like, why his fingerprints were on the gun. And he said that, like, he wasn't really thinking he saw the gun, he just picked it up. I guess it's like a habit. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like that actually explains a lot. Yeah. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. This is bad. But also, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Do you remember, Edgeworth, my dear, do you remember when we were in our last big case with Mr. Will Powers, and we called in that little kid, Cody Hackins, I believe his name was, and everybody immediately was like, well, he was a kid. He's a kid. He didn't commit this murder. Yeah, so I'm going to need you to understand. How old are you? How old are you? Okay, well, you were in the 3rd grade when your dad died, or somewhere around there. How old are you in 3rd grade? Like 8? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not taking the word of an 8-year-old. Respectfully, I don't believe you.
But what are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. It doesn't matter, though, because he's not on trial for this anyway. So, if there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... Grossberg? Maybe?
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Are we talking about Grossberg? Because I did say I was going to come here, and then I was going to go to him. I'm on fire today. My brain is working incredibly well. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Hey, man! Mr. Grossberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Oh, Maya! It's gonna be okay, I promise. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Okay, to be fair, it is a troubling thing to hear, because yes, I do think it's a dream, but the possibility that it might have happened is kind of crazy. However, even if he did kill his father on accident, Yana Yogi got off innocent because he wasn't in the right state of mind, right? Why would Edgeworth be any different, especially as a kid? Like, it doesn't matter if he did it or not. I don't think they'd find him guilty anyway. I feel like there's a lot that needs to be taken into consideration with this, but... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. I don't know. Do guns do that? Sorry, I probably sound so stupid asking that, but seriously, can they misfire that easily? Because that's kind of crazy.
No. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. I'm with you, Maya. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. But this was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. But I just don't buy it. However, can you tell me about his dad? What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
What? My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. And Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. I don't understand how this is such common knowledge that Von Karma will quite literally make shit up, and he's still practicing? Is it just because there's, like, a lack of evidence to condemn him for it, or, like... Because I just feel like this is a problem. I just feel like this might be a bit of an issue, in my opinion. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. It's crazy that everyone's, like, mixed up in this together, because, like, Edgeworth and Phoenix used to be friends when they were kids, and then you have Gregory worked with, or, like, Gregory's murder, at least, was involved with the Fey family. Like, that's wild. That's wild. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yana Yogi. Okay, but so... It's not that I think the spirit medium could have been wrong. I guess she could have. But we've seen what Maya and Mia are capable of. I'm putting my faith in them. And one of the most fascinating things in real life is how, like, human testimony and recalling of events is so fractured. You would be amazed how many people misremember and misrecall things just because, I don't know, it's like high-tense situations, your brain just kind of
fills in gaps that it didn't really know. You're talking about a bunch of people in an elevator experiencing oxygen deprivation. I don't know. Yet Yanni Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was. You see? Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So, you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. But I'd also like to go back to the fact that it was in the dark. I'd like to go back to the fact that Edgeworth did say it was dark in there. I'm sure they were able to see at least a bit of something, but I don't know. I've never been trapped in an elevator, like I said. I wouldn't know. Okay, well, thank you, Grossberg. Actually, while I'm here, though, I do want to ask if you have any thoughts on this. Oh ho, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. What? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh. You'll understand soon enough. Okay, thanks, man! Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? You're asking me? I don't know. It wasn't Miles. It wasn't Miles. If we're saying that the boat shop guy was Yanni Yogi, probably wasn't him. How would I know what Manfred von Karma's handwriting looks like? How would I know what anybody's handwriting looks like? I've never seen handwriting in this game. What if it... I'm saying Yanni Yogi. I don't know. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi. You claim he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions? No, but I've never seen Von Karma's writing. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Harumph. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi is a split... No. I don't. I don't. No, I think not. I did not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. That's true, because aren't you, like, kind of like an attorney something as well? I'll ask you again. Yeah, go ahead. Good. It's not Miles Edgeworth, so... Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. And I don't know what his handwriting looks like, but you might. And he is still a practicing prosecutor, so I imagine he actually has a lot of documents and stuff he still has to write, so that's probably why you recognize it, because you've probably seen it a bunch. Honestly, the same with Edgeworth's handwriting, but I don't think he'd write that. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. Exactly. What? But that means that the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Actually, why? And do you know? If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Shit! But how could Von Karma know about Miles Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscathed. Okay? I need to know all of this lore. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Is that why everybody knows him as the guy with faulty evidence to this day, and yet he's still practicing? I'm sorry, honestly, I don't understand why he's still working. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. It's odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But, Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. I'm with Phoenix. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are very slim. I understand. The police materials. We went and got the L6 files the other day. Can I actually stop him from pleading guilty to DL6 though? If he says that, can I really just go, nuh-uh, not on my watch? But also, I think we need to talk about something very important, because Miles said that Von Karma is essentially like his mentor, right? And they said, you know, that's what Mia was to Phoenix. That's Von Karma to him. Do you think from the moment he saw that letter, he recognized Von Karma's handwriting? Because I feel like if somebody like Grossberg can recognize his handwriting, Miles could. Because you've been around him for years. You learned to prosecute from this man. Do you think he knows? Do you think he knows Von Karma set him up? Because that's devastating. And he didn't say anything, which is worse. I wonder. Let's go back to the offices. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Oh, good, because I'm not asking you any questions. I want to go to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. It's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real.
We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now, anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Yeah, we gotta go. We have to go. We do have some information from DL6, though. And I think we still have it on us. I'm not sure. December 27th, Police Department records room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. It's not the point, though. I don't care how the room looks.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. That's weird. That's suspicious, and so is this open drawer.
Huh, one of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Huh, unsolved cases.
Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? I didn't think I'd have to do his voice today. What are you doing in here? You're ugly.
Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name? The fuck do you mean?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we?
We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. She got arrested because of you. Defense team. I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless little things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. I don't want to talk to you. Why are you smiling like that? Get away from me. I have such a hatred for him.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed it. A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism? These are a lot of words, man. A lot of words, a lot of long words. But I will give it another try. A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. You're kind of a dick. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? You can't sit there and tell me you don't hold grudges against defense attorneys when you're gonna sit there and talk like that. Needless bugs? Okay. Alright, man. Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. We know what's up. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I don't know, it might kind of be. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit to his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, we know. We know. You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Yeah, I knew that. Hey, maybe it's not my place to confront you about this, but, do you want to tell me why you wrote this? Do you, listen, maybe this should be brought up in the courtroom instead of here, but out of curiosity. Do you have anything to say about this? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. That sounds like an admittance to me. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun. For self-defense. Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you...
Nick, run!
Holy shit. Are you telling me there's no fucking cameras in here? I feel like there have to be. It's a records room. Maya! Out of my way. Oh shit, did he get me too? Fuck. What the hell? What are the odds of dying from that? Because now we're looking at 2 people. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Please, we lost one, sister. We can't lose the other. Maya. Thank God. Thank God.
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? What? Yeah, are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or as a medium. Can't even call my sister.
Maya. Maya, if you don't stop being mean to yourself right now. First of all, you're a kid. Second of all, I didn't need you to jump in front of a taser for me. I appreciate it greatly. You shouldn't have done that. You should have run out of the room. You should have gotten a police officer. There's a whole building full of them. You are not useless. I don't need Mia. You might. Phoenix might. I don't. I got this. With no evidence, I got this.
Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Whoa. Maya. Maya. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Phoenix, if you don't talk sense into this girl right now, right now, Maya, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Please? Please. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet. She got something. You got something, girl. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's so much to process. Wow. I'm still not over Von Karma just being an asshole. And, okay, couple things. First of all, I do think that Miles would have recognized his handwriting, and that distresses me incredibly. I hope Maya gets a little self-confidence boost that she needs. Also, there's no shot you're gonna have a records room in a police office, or like in a police department, and not have cameras. No cameras? It's a records room. That should be like the #1 place to have cameras. Like, I don't see a reality in which Von Karma gets away with tasing. Tasing 2 people. And what if we had died?
Like, does he understand that? Did he comprehend that? That police officer said, yeah, you guys can go back there because Von Karma's back there. You can go back there as long as he's back there. What if one of us didn't make it out? What if neither of us made it out? Von Karma, what do you think that says about you? Like, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't even know what else to say.